Hey everyone, RobJ here. Welcome back to the Nova, and welcome to an indie game highlight of the alpha gameplay trailer for Just Us. Now, Just Us is a two-player co-op experience about a couple set on an island created due to global warming that has flooded most of the Earth's surface. The game is being developed by John Ahl. Now, I'm showing this trailer today because this scenario could actually happen. This is a very scary scenario, and global warming is out there, and you know it. This is a very scary scenario, so that's why I was kind of drawn to this game, because that's very creative. You're on an island, you have to get resources, and who else knows is on the island. Like, who else knows, right? There could be other animals, there could be crazies. You know, like, with all these games that are kind of like, you're alone somewhere, there could be crazies. Most definitely there are crazies. But the developer is a big fan of survival games. And this game itself started out as a hobby. He didn't realize that he'd be publishing it one day, so kudos to him. Good for you, man. Good job, John. Good job. But this game has a story that you can follow, but there are no guidelines. So there is an end to this game, but you know, it's up to you of how you're gonna finish it. And there's a cool little mechanics related to the gear. Like when you wear different kind of, you know, like clothes and everything, it affects your temperature. So I like that mechanic. That's a really cool mechanic to have. So bundle up. You can also craft weapons and tools and everything. You also have a pet who can help you scout for resources or possibly hunt for you. I'm not too sure, but maybe the gameplay trailer will explain most of that as well. Remember, this is alpha footage as well, so just remember that, it's alpha footage. Also, the developer has an experimental system that he's testing right now, where let's say if you run for longer periods of time, it increases your stamina. So he's kind of debating whether or not to keep that system in. So if you're chopping wood, you get better at chopping wood, which makes you get more experience, you know? So I'm wondering if he's gonna keep that system in. To be honest, I think that's a great system to keep because it'll make you want to possibly grind. But as I'm talking about it right now, it might be a negative on the game though too, right? Because like, oh, I have to chop wood to make a bigger and better house, or like shelter, sorry, or you know, I have to keep up my stamina because I'm out running bears all the time, right? So who knows if it's a good system. I think there's a positive and negative to that system, but I like the whole entire idea behind it. And I hope he keeps it, but modifies it in a way that you don't have to really grind for it, because grinding in a survival game, I don't know, like I think it's set for MMORPGs and not for like a, you know, I'm trying to survive the apocalypse kind of thing. But without further ado, let's check out this trailer. Let's see what the gameplay is all about. I'm excited. You know, this guy is by himself, or sorry, a couple by themselves on a crazy island. Let's see what kind of mishaps can happen. Just Us. Okay. Cool. Neat. He's got a hatchet. He built that all by himself. Sorry, it's cool. Oh, look at the UI. That's pretty impressive for like an alpha UI. Oh, you can drink from the water well. Neat. I like the raining effect on the camera. I wonder if that's intentional. This looks so well done for alpha. I'm so impressed. Oh, how do you make a generator? Maybe he found this place. I wonder where his temperature is. Do you guys see? Oh, his temperature is in the top left. So, oh, there's a world temperature and body temp. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Flashlight. You know, I wonder if there's gonna be monsters in this game. That'd be really cool. I wonder if this is gonna be like kind of like a sci-fi, because like Just Us, right? And like you can keep like a record of, oh, you have like a little journal, a diary. That's awesome. That'd be a cool way to save the game. I like it. Like for alpha, this is amazing. Was that cheese? This is impressive. Oh, it's dark already. I really hope he runs into like an animal or something. Neat. It's such a fine looking piece of furniture. I doubt he created this. I feel like maybe this is like found somewhere on the island. And is that snow? Oh, you're so screwed if it's snow. Oh, there's a cool little crafting bench. That kind of reminds me of Dead Island a little bit. Nice weather effects. That's really neat. I'm not a big fan of that axe swinging against the wood there. That's let's see if it changes. Okay, it's a little bit better. I feel like it could be a little bit better than that sound. Let's see. Look at his back muscles. He must work out. Let's see, what does he have here? Campfire. Let's see, crossbow. He's got a crossbow. That's awesome. He's got a bed. He's got a tank top. I wonder why you would choose not to wear the tank top. Because, like, wouldn't it make sense to keep warm during snow? You know? Unless it's like, I wonder if there's a variable in this game if like you're too hot, you might get sick. Like, that'd be interesting too. Like, this guy's like naked running in the snow. Like, he's brave. He's very brave. Water, meat. See, there we go. There we go. Oh, shit. Sorry, my language. That was awesome. He's going hunting. We're going to watch him hunt. Very, very cool. Oh, there's a deer. Dude, do we... Oh. So it's alpha. Because I'm hoping in the future of the game that, you know, you'll be able to see through the scope. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you can go... Oh, that poor deer. He was minding his own business. So did he kind of like loot the deer? Yeah, okay, yeah. You can loot the deer. It's like grab meat, hooves, antlers. It'd be kind of cool if he could just like take all the parts, like the antlers, the hoofs. Do deers have hoofs? I'm pretty sure they do. The fur. You kind of like create like a hat or like a shirt. Interesting. It's a very lonely island. I can't imagine this kind of solitude. You must go crazy. So I wonder what he's looking for. Because you have to gather resources too, right? So I wonder if you can like gather herbs too. I'm speaking like World of Warcraft here, but I wonder if that's a possibility as well. Because like you must get sick in the game. I wonder if there's like that variable. Can't speak. If there's that variable of, you know, getting sick by winter. And there's a timer at the top left. I wonder if that indicates day and night cycles. Because like I know where the body temperature is and the, I guess, weather temperature. So, I just kind of want to see him like get attacked by something. I know it sounds mean, but I want him to get attacked by something. What did you even see? Yeah, again, I'm not a big fan. He saw a deer. Yeah, again, I'm not a big fan of the gun right now because it's just you need that scope, and I'm hoping that'll be added into like the future of the game. But he looks badass just taking out the gun. Like, I'm impressed with that. Oh, you can shoot birds too? Survival. That's survival. Where was the scope? Where was that earlier? Because that's what I want to see. Okay, I guess there's the option. Okay, now we see the option of, you know, going third person with the gun and then going into scope mode with the gun. So it's good to know. That poor deer. Yeah, it's too bad like he can't carry the deer with him, right? Because like, even though you just loot, it's too bad he can't carry it back to his camp. Because that'd be kind of a cool thing too, right? He kills a deer, carries it back to his camp, kind of dismembers it, gets, you know, the antlers, gets all the bones, creates whatever kind of weapons he wants to, I think that's kind of neat versus it just laying there and like looting it like it's in an RPG, you know? Just my opinion, my opinion. I don't know if you agree with me or not. Oh, he's exhaling pretty hard there. Okay. I wonder if that's the developer's voice. It's like little things like this I'm kind of curious about when people make games. Because if I made a game, I'd totally do that too. I'd totally be like, check one, check one. Interesting. So I wonder if he built the well himself. There must be some kind of like knowledge you gain after building things, right? I'm not too sure the logic behind the building stuff works. Oh, cool, he's got a little dock. Wow, the water looks so nice. Crafting table. So you can only access the crafting table. Sorry I didn't speak there. I'm just kind of thinking as I'm watching. I'm sure you guys are too, as what's happening with him and what he's trying to do. So interesting. So does the tree disappear? Just say that was funny. Okay. Okay. Oh, so you don't even need a crafting table to craft things because he's doing this with his hands. Interesting. Okay. Okay, how's he going to build it? Oh, it's already made. Again, alpha. Alpha. I was like, I'm really unimpressed with this, but no, it's alpha. So yeah, it'd be kind of interesting to see him like kind of just, you know, with a hammer. I'm doing this motion as I'm trying to speak. Doing this hammer, you know, trying to build that. I guess he's building a crafting table? Possibly? Who knows? Or is that like... Oh, cool. He rotated. Interesting. So it's kind of like an element from like, again, it's from like an RTS where you build things and you can kind of place whatever you want to. I like that. This is interesting. I like this a lot. So we do see blueprint. We do see blueprint. I wonder how you access blueprints. Does it happen over time? Do you find? I doubt you find blueprints, but does it kind of come to you? I'm very curious about that as well. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's running for some truth. Okay, okay. Watch the tree. Does it disappear? Oh, it said birch, not... Okay. Wow. Wow, I'm just like... I thought the character was getting angry. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay. So, okay, an Alaska cedar. Okay. So he's trying to demonstrate the different types of wood. I know what that means. Tougher material for better quality equipment. Or structures, sorry. Took me a bit to get that. So what did he build there? Oh, okay, I was right. I was right the first time. It was a crafting table. So are we gonna see him go into the sea, or? Oh, he's getting. Oh, he was getting the equipment for his boat. Okay, I get it. I get it now. Cool. I like it. I like it. I'm just thinking like. Maybe, this is my only actual opinion because I was very impressed of the alpha look of it. Yeah, the UI is very like, it's to its bare bones, but in terms of, it looked good. It looked really good. You just need to kind of skin it a little bit and it looks fine to me. But the one thing I had to complain about was, I don't know, like if you're listening, John, don't treat this game like looting. Like, don't put looting into the game, because I feel like it just kind of ruins it a little bit. To me, it reminds me of playing like an RPG. Oh, I'm gonna loot this, or sorry, it reminds me of like an MMORPG where I'm looting a corpse off the ground. No, I feel like there should be some kind of like realistic aspect to it, where you kill that deer, you pick it up, pull your shoulder, it's adding to your strength brackets or your variable, and you bring it back, and then you kind of like do whatever you want with it, like dismember it, and make meats and have weapons made out of it. I feel like that should be added to this game versus the whole looting thing. And that's just my opinion. I feel like that makes most sense to me, because this game by itself looks very creative. I like how the build planning is done, where you can kind of rotate things, and I like the other variables too, of where he was whacking at the trees. We can kind of see birch, and then I think it was Alaska cedar. I could be wrong. I like that as well. The gun thing, I was totally confused by, because I'm just like, why is he shooting in third person, but he could actually scope it? So that's good to know too. I had a feeling, I'm like, really, you're not going to add a scope to the game? but he did. So good for you. Good for you for little details like that. And I like the whole entire crafting table, but I guess that's a big part of the game, is creating a crafting table and then creating things on it. You can't create things on the spots, which again, it's a variable, right? Like, you have to have that. Like, it'd be kind of weird if he just created a boat out of thin air. So it makes sense to have something there in order to create it. And it makes complete sense too that you need different types of woods. And if I can talk, but you need different kinds of wood to create a boat. Even like, you wouldn't want like a very weak piece of wood. You want strong Alaska cedar to make your boats. And I like that. I like those little variables that he's added into the game. Now everyone, I have a very special treat for you. This is how the dog works in the alpha gameplay. Let's check it out. He's hunting prey. All right. Here comes his puppy. So cute. Because remember how I was saying before he had a pet? So let's see what happens. Is he going to go fetch the bird that he killed? Is he missing? You know what? I like the little after, what do you call it? Aftershock after you shoot the gun. Sorry, I don't know gun terminology that well. Kickback. I like the kickback. There we go. I'm just like thinking, So did his faithful dog bring him his bird? It's a good question. Oh, he did! That's so cool. Again, alpha. It's alpha. I'm sure the bird would not be just like this. Oh, he's so cute. What would you name your puppy? What would you name him? I name him Ralph. So, oh, we got a radio. Interesting. Neat. Oh, that's a cute puppy. So what's he telling the dog? Is that a radio that you can communicate with your buddy? Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, thunder. What did he find? Oh, he found meat. Interesting, I think. Aww. So he's just commanding him what to do. And you can go in third person. That's cool. I like that. I don't know, I kind of prefer third person over, first person. What was that? Mike, is that a tentacle coming out of the ground? Is this game turning into a sci-fi game? I don't think so, no. Okay. What did he bring him? Oh, it was a rabbit. Oh, that poor bunny. I like it. It's cute. He's whistling to him. So I guess there's like a set of commands what he has to do. Oh, I see. So it's kind of like calling out the rabbit with your dog. Interesting. That was a good shot. I would have totally missed that. In real life and in the game, too. There should be just kind of like a stance where he's just kind of like walking with the gun kind of like this. Be like, I'm the law of this island. Nice. I wonder how he made his backpack. Where'd his dog go? So is he calling his dog through his walkie-talkie? I wonder why. Or is that a compass? Oh, there he is. It's still alive! Okay. I liked it. I liked it. It was really cool. I'm sure your pet will be able to attack too if you're being attacked by a bear. But I'm glad I showed that other video too of like this how like the dog mechanic will work. So, you know, sorry, I can't whistle. There we go. That was better than the first try. And he goes out and just kind of like rustles up like the rabbits so you can shoot them. I like that. He can also shoot them for you too. Because you're a very lazy dog owner. But I really enjoyed looking at the dog mechanic as well. So things to take away from this game for me were that I really enjoyed the concept of the game, the way everything looks so far. The UI looks great. It just needs to be skinned to look a little bit better than just kind of like it's bare bones. Again, everyone understands it's alpha, but it looks very user friendly to me. Not the biggest fan of the whole entire loot system of just kind of like, oh, rabbit, loot, meat, there we go, done. I'd rather it be a little more realistic that he were to put in his backpack, or again, if he killed a deer, he would kind of have to carry it back to his, like shelter. I really, really hope that will be added to the game. I like the little variables of like the weather temperature and your body temperature because you have to be very self-aware of, I have to keep warm. I don't want to die out in the cold here, where it was snowing. And I'm sure you have to feed your puppy too, because, little Ralph there needs to eat. But yeah, like I was a big fan of everything in the game except for that looting thing. I feel like it just does not suit with the game at all. But I'm also hoping that the developer kind of keeps those variables in the game. Or I'm sorry, I hope remember how I was talking before, I'm trailing off here. Remember how I was talking before about, if you chop wood, you get more experience, and I guess you become a better wood chopper. If you run more, you get better stamina. I'm hoping he keeps that kind of mechanic in the game, but to a certain limit, because I don't want to grind for that. And I've explained this before, there's got to be a fine balance with that mechanic of, running more, getting more stamina, but not to a point where you're running consistently trying to grind it to be the best stamina ever. And same with wood chopping too. So there should be some kind of cap or some kind of expertise point where you've mastered it versus you spend 3 hours to become the best wood chopper ever. No, there has to be some kind of cap or, the thing is, I don't want to grind forever. There we go. But yeah, that's what I took away from the game. Looks great. Great story. The dog was so cute. That's such a cool mechanic to have. I like the way you build things. I like the whole entire, this is birch, this is Alaska cedar. I like that. That's really interesting to me. And I like how you can shoot birds out of the air too. And get your little pup to go get them for you. So I'm curious, everybody, what are your comments? What are your thoughts? What do you think of the game? It's an alpha. It looks amazing so far. It looks perfect. Again, it still needs some work, but because it's an alpha, I know that, but it looks amazing. I like it a lot. So everyone, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. I'm RobJ. Thank you for entering the Nova. And until next time, keep supporting indie games.